and welcome to Great Day Live. I'm Janelle Martinez.
And I'm Allison Godlove. Thanks so much for joining us as we celebrate the Kentucky Derby.
We are celebrating, unfortunately not celebrating last night's Lightning game.
I know, what a bummer.
Tough loss.
It was. I watched like the last 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, me too.
And it was just like, felt like they were going to do it.
I know.
And then they didn't.
I know, but they're going to do it next time.
Yes, they go back to Montreal.
Yeah.
They're there Friday at 7 o'clock. They have to win that game.
Yes, down but not out.
That's right.
Yeah.
They can still make it happen.
Absolutely.
We know it.
All right, well, as it looks like here, we are celebrating Derby Day. This Saturday will be the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby, often known as the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. However, those last 2 minutes of the Lightning game, that was pretty exciting. That's the difference. But yeah, so this is exciting.
Yes, and as you know, there's a Triple Crown. This is the one that like everybody is really paying attention to. And look at all their fascinators and their hats.
Don't they look cute?
Oh, I love it so much. It makes me feel very fancy today.
I know, I know. So yeah, we should obviously mention we have the fascinators on. We're playing the part.
Yes, we have a guest coming up in just a couple of minutes that she's going to tell us all about it if you're going to a party. But here's a couple of things we wanted to share with you. Just some fun facts. If you're going to a Derby party on Saturday, you can throw these around. So in 1875, the inaugural Kentucky Derby was held. So that's when it started. It's referred to, as you said, the Run for the Roses, or you said the 2 minutes, but Run for the Roses. Now, of course, they do that because that blanket at the end, you know, it's covered in roses. They put that on the horse. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
it's
like
very
40
pretty.
pounds.
So the horses must be 3 or under. Which is weird. They're babies. That's when they're in their prime, right? And Diane Crump was the first woman jockey to ever ride in the Derby. There has yet to be a winning female jockey. Let's go, girls.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. This is a balancing act.
Yes, it is. Well, I'm seeing these like things. I'm keep going. Like I'm trying to like blow it out of my face.
Man, we seem like we can't be fancy.
I know. This is tough for us. I'm a little uncomfortable.
But I love it. Isn't it fun to wear?
It is fun to wear.
Are you doing something for the Derby?
No, I'm not doing anything, but this makes me want to. Somebody throw a party.
I know.
So I can
Could
go.
we do that? I was thinking that too as I was putting this on. I was like, man, make a mint julep and have a fancy hat. And
I know, but we were talking about how going to the Kentucky Derby is on our bucket list.
It is.
I'm trying to go next year. I'm trying to make it happen. How exciting would that be?
That would be amazing. It's on my bucket list too. I just think the whole. Everything around it, the celebrations around it, the fashion, and the excitement, the 2 minutes. You do all that for 2 minutes.
I know, so it'll be fun.
Yes, it'll be fun. And two, if you wanted to go and do something like that, I think Tampa Bay Downs has a big ordeal, a big festival going on.
There's
Saturday,
definitely things that you can do around town. So,
get your hats and fascinators and go check those out.
Yeah, but we have a great show for you. We're going to talk more about the Derby, but today's show is not all about the Derby. We are going to get a preview of the classic story of Coppelia that will come to life at the Stratz.
And every Thursday here on GDL, we honor teachers. And coming up, we are going to introduce you to this week's Best in Class.
But it will be sovereignty to rule the Kentucky Derby.
You just heard us talking about the most exciting 2 minutes in sports will be here before you know it. The Kentucky Derby coming up on Saturday, so we got to get that outfit ready. You got to get a fascinator. Lisa Maltese knows a thing or two about Derby hats and fascinators. She owns Julep Hat Designs. Welcome.
Good morning, Allison. How are you?
I'm great. You look fabulous.
Good. Thank you.
Definitely the part. Thanks for this. Is her fascinator. She let me borrow.
Yes.
Janelle's as well.
Yes.
They're beautiful. These are custom.
Yes.
You make these.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for a while.
Yes. I have been designing for 8 years. I do have Kentucky roots. I lived in Louisville area for 14 years, and I had my own boutique, and that's where millinery came into my life.
So millinery, what does that mean?
Millinery is a term that describes, it's a trade, millinery, and a milliner does millinery.
Okay.
So a milliner is someone who creates or designs a headpiece or a hat, and there's all different types of millinery.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it goes from hat make to fascinators to hats to even Western wear. They're considered milliners.
Well, these are fabulous and they're beautiful. What
Thank
goes
you.
into making one? Like, how do you begin to design it?
So I get inspiration from fashion a lot of times. And so sometimes I'll see a really pretty pattern. I was just at the Florida Aquarium and I saw the beautiful tropical fish and I snapped a photo. And so I'm going to make something with those colors. Nature never lets you down. If you go out any time of the year and you look at the ground, whether it's the fall or the summer or whatever, everything just kind of goes together. So you could use nature for inspiration, or I like to use other designers. Like I'll see like what's in trend, what colors, pretty colors and dresses and so on and so forth.
You can see it everywhere.
Yes, or my clients, I do a lot of custom.
That's what I was going to say. So people
Yes.
can come to you and say, this is, what do they say? Color? Do they show you their dress? How does that work?
So it's kind of like what comes first.
Yeah, right.
So,
And we have a model here too, so we could kind of walk through like, does this work? She has a red dress. Is that how you picked the fascinator for her?
actually, I had that I'm a milliner, so I
you
picked
did
the
the fascinator.
fascinator. So I'll pick the fascinator first, and then I will match it to a dress. And I have never had a problem with that. However, my clients like to, probably 95% of the time, they like to do the dress first.
So they come to you with a dress and
They
say-
come to me with a dress, or I work with women all over the United States, and I do video chat.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll send me their dress, either if it's in person or on video, they send me a photo of their dress, and then I'll start thinking about it. And then I'll pull different elements, and then I'll present it to them. And I'll
Okay.
say, this is what I think we need to do. But I like to know, like, what are we going for? Do you want to be feminine? Are you looking for sophisticated?
Yeah.
Are you looking for whimsical? There's all different ways that you could design a look
to
for
come up
Derby.
with that look. Okay, so
Yes.
we don't have a lot of time because it's Saturday, so we can't
Yes.
get a custom one yet. But if you had to give people tips about how to wear it, because she was telling me it needs to be just above your eyebrow. That's why I said it was a balancing act. 'Cause
Yes.
You really can't
Yes.
move around. So how do we wear a fascinator? But then two, how are we picking something if we're going to a party on Saturday?
Okay, so if you are picking a fascinator for a party,
Yeah.
a solid dress is perfect.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to be able to work that into anything. Wearing your fascinator, traditionally, you should wear your fascinator on your right side.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because long ago, men used to wear their swords on their left when fascinators were really into early fashion. And so then the women would wear it on the right side,
right
so
side.
then they could stand together. Also, doing a little kiss on the side.
Oh, you do it?
Yes, exactly. That's another good reason.
Yeah, I mean, this thing
Yes.
is huge on the side of my head. You can't
Yes,
get too close to people.
exactly. And so how you want to wear your fascinator, if you're wearing a pillbox style like you are,
Mm-hmm.
a button fascinator, you're going to pull it down and it's going to go right above your eyebrow, because when you push it back, you're not going to have your balance as well.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look as like chic.
Yeah, it does.
The further
I feel
back.
very chic. This is so fancy. We need
And
to
then
do this more often.
we do. And then also another tip is your feathers. These, believe it or not, a feather, whatever you do to human hair, you could do to a feather.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's like a fun fact,
That
right?
is a fun fact. I didn't know that. Okay,
So-
so we have beautiful fascinators. If people do want to come and just learn more about you, the website's
Yes.
up on the screen, julapatdesigns.com. Thank you for being here. Thanks
Yes,
for letting me
thank
wear
you
this.
so much.
It's
It was a
beautiful.
pleasure.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you, Allison.
Okay, Janelle, we got our fascinators down. Now we just need some outfits.
I know, and just because you're not going to Churchill Downs doesn't mean you can't dress the part. Nikki's here from Penelope T Boutique to help us out. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I love Penelope T. This is the first time you've been on our show in a long time. I think someone was on years ago, but tell me a little bit about the store.
Okay, we are a luxury women's clothing and accessories boutique. We like to think we have something for all age ranges. It's kind of just like, a state of mind, really. Like, if people who want to be creative, like, come see us.
That's so true, because I have daughters in their 20s and their teens. I can shop there. It's really a place for everyone, and you make everyone feel so comfortable.
Thank you.
So I think a lot of people are going to be stopping in this weekend saying they're going to a Derby party or they're going to the Derby, and they don't know what to wear. So what do you kind of steer them towards when it comes to dressing for the Derby?
Well, I feel like now everybody's so casual with
Yeah.
everything, so it's a really fun opportunity to get dressed up. And, the Derby is not a time to be neutral. It's a time to pop color, to wear florals, and just really stand out,
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, I even love what you're wearing. I know that you have a model. Can we bring her out
Yeah,
first?
let's bring her out.
Okay, so this is Anna, right? Okay, so this is a great Derby dress. How would you accessorize it? Is this maybe something or color that people have in their closet? How would you kind of accessorize it?
Well, and, we love a hat, of course.
Yeah.
So find your hat
Yes.
to match. But we were thinking, like a fun, chunky necklace,
Ooh,
something like this.
that's beautiful.
And then maybe just like a little neutral bag here.
Yeah, with the yellow. Oh, that's great.
All of your things. And then, you could even do like a cocktail ring over there, a little pop of color.
Could
turquoise.
you bring in some of the turquoise?
Yeah,
Maybe a different
absolutely.
necklace, but I love that. Yeah,
I
that's
really don't think you have to worry too much about matching
the
all of them. Yeah, because
Okay.
you're gonna have this crazy hat on.
Right.
You've got a lot going on, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, people are like, well, you look amazing, Anna. Thank you so much. Okay, so what else do you have on the rack that may work for Derby? That's adorable.
Yeah, we love this. We love a structured moment with, big floral pattern. You
Yeah.
could do one of those, almost,
Right.
actually, your fascinator
this
would look pretty
perfect.
cool.
I love this. And it's probably going to be hot here.
Yeah.
And I think if you are going, it's going to be on the warmer side too.
Well, I actually heard it was going to be cold
Oh,
this
okay.
year.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Only because I literally just heard that.
Okay, so
but
dress warm.
Either way, you just got to power through it. Fashion is pain sometimes.
It is. Okay, what else do you have there? I like the pink.
Yeah, we
If you don't
love
like the
pink.
bright color, you can do a little softer.
It is like feminine, right? With all the ruffles and the everything. So we love this. I paired it with this turquoise belt.
Yeah, I would have never thought to do. That's what's great about your store is you kind of put the unexpected and you just make it work.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. We like the unexpected too.
Yeah.
This is the dress Anna had on.
Right.
And another, fun pink and
Yes.
black moment.
I love that. And I like that you can do long or short for the Derby.
You really can.
Okay.
There's kind of both.
Yeah.
We did like a little mixed print option.
I would have never thought, but you were going to stand out if you can pull this off. That's beautiful. And I love the jewelry, the structured jewelry.
Yeah.
And the bigger necklaces seem to be in.
It's finally coming back, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Dainty is fun, but this is better.
Yeah, and I know you brought a lot of stuff. Maybe if you're not going to the Derby, Mother's Day is coming up, and you do great gifts there because you have so much unique jewelry pieces.
Thank you. Yeah, we think that, jewelry fits kind of a lot of different personalities and sizes, so we really love that for gifts. Also bags, candles.
Yeah,
sunglasses.
I love that. So talk a little bit about these earrings. Do you use different designers?
We do. We source jewelry from all over the place.
Yeah.
We, again, if you are wearing the most plain outfit, jewelry can kind of change that. So it's nice to have different options.
Yes, I love that.
So yeah, we love colorful jewelry right now is really in,
I
for
noticed
spring,
that.
all the stones.
I know. I need to come in and get her to sell my necklaces. So thank you so much
would
for
love
being
to.
here.
Oh, thank you for having
And you have a
me.
good website. What's the website? I think it's on the screen right now, PenelopeBoutique.com.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up, the young ballerinas of the Patel Conservatory are bringing a classic to the stage. We learn more about this beautiful show coming up next.
Make the move to 10 Tampa Bay News this morning, anywhere you watch.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Are you ready if you get into a serious car accident? When I lost my dad in a crash, I promised to fight for families like mine. At Bernetti PA, I'm keeping that promise. We fight to get you the settlement you deserve. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready.
When it comes to saving lives, one cancer center stands above the rest. Moffitt Cancer Center. It starts with an accurate diagnosis to give each patient the most precise cancer treatment plan with the best chance to beat it. And at Moffitt, our elite team gets it right the first time. As Florida's only comprehensive cancer center, we treat more than 100 different types of cancer, with specialists that offer the highest level of expertise for your specific type of cancer. At Moffitt, we're pioneering breakthrough treatments. Our scientists are developing innovative clinical trials that become routine treatment for patients. No one in Florida even comes close, because we're driven by a single-minded urgency to save lives. That's the Moffitt difference. Florida's best option for cancer care should be your first choice. Moffitt, a cancer center like no other.
Looking to sell your house? How would you like to get a cash offer within minutes and close in 5 days? I'm Andrew the Home Buyer, and I make selling your home really easy. No commissions, no closing costs, and no showings. And no need to clean or fix anything. I'll beat any other offer. And I'll even let you live in your home for free after we close. Call me, Andrew the Home Buyer, and let me give you a cash offer for your house.
I feel really chained by my smoking, but I still can't seem to stop. My grandma used to always discourage me from smoking. She would always say, you know, I don't want you to be addicted like I am. She was diagnosed with COPD. That's when she said, quit smoking. You have to quit smoking. Do it for me. But I'm addicted to cigarettes, and that's why I feel so guilty about smoking. I really need to quit.
Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to find free resources to help you quit your way.
Tonight, everyone just play it cool with the new Georgie and Mandy.
Today's the anniversary of his dad passing. You want some breakfast?
I gotta get to the store.
Hey, knock 'em dead.
It's gonna be a night to remember.
To George Cooper.
To Dad.
New Georgie and Mandy, CBS Tonight.
New CBS Tonight.
Looks like the band is back together.
Motorcycle had a severed brake line.
Constance Wu guest stars.
What are you implying?
This is a homicide.
Bingo.
Elsbeth is all new tonight at a special time, 9/8 Central.
The comedy classic Coppelia will be brought to the stage this May at the Strass Center. Artistic director Antonio and student Yui are here to tell us a little bit more about this production. So thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this ballet, it's a comedy, right? So it makes it a fun show and maybe the perfect first ballet for a lot of kids to go see.
It's a family-friendly ballet. It's a comedy and love story. If you're not in love and you're not laughing, then what are you doing?
Yes, I love that. If you're not in love and you're not laughing, what are you doing? That's perfect. And so, Yui, can you tell me a little bit about the show, what it's about?
Yes, so it's about this young couple who are about to get married, but the girl, Swanhilda, finds out that her fiancé, Franz, is kissing this mysterious girl in the window who she later in Act 2 finds out that she's a doll.
Oh, she's practicing?
Yes, she's practicing. So this doll, she sneaks into Dr. Coppelius's house and she becomes the doll and fakes it, so she makes it, you know. And in third act, they get married because she tells Franz she's a doll, you can't marry her.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's amazing. And you play the doll.
I play Swanhilda and the doll. So she, yeah, she does both.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about all these people in this play are all students there at the Patel Conservatory?
They're all students of the Patel Conservatory, some of the best pre-professional dancers you will find in the country.
Wow, and a lot of these, they want to go on to finish their careers, right? They want to go on to be ballet dancers. What kind of foundation are you giving them there at Patel?
We are trying to teach the dancers to change their hats. They not only are going to be ballet dancers, they're going to be contemporary dancers and modern dancers and tap dancers. You have to put one hat on and take one hat off. So we're making versatile dancers at the Patel Conservatory and Next Generation Ballet.
Yeah, and so you've been there for 3 years now?
3 years, yes.
And what have you learned?
I've learned to be versatile, be an artist, not just perform moves, but to express like my love for dance and make the audience feel something. And I love ballet so much and I want the world to see that.
And so this show is going to be taking place in May and people can get tickets?
May 9th and 10th.
Okay.
We have a 2 o'clock, a 7 o'clock, and a 2 o'clock. And it's on Mother's Day. So what way to treat your mother but seeing a great comedy?
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, you were going to do a few moves for me,
Yes.
right? Or
So-
make me do a few moves, I think she
Yes.
said.
So this is the scene in Act 2
Okay.
where she is pretending to be the doll.
Okay.
So she starts right here, like a doll.
And you want me to do that?
Yes.
Maybe I should fix
You need to fix me.
Come on, you got to have the perfect line.
Okay.
Yes, and then you go side into
Okay.
second position on
Oh,
releve.
I know second position.
Yes.
Oh, no, he's like, no.
like a doll. And then
Oh,
you
like a
do
doll.
échappé like this.
How to do
Échappé,
heels.
yes.
But
Échappé.
I got it.
And then you go
I'm taking these
arabesque
off.
like this.
I'm taking these off. All right, okay, so
You go arabesque like-
échappé, arabesque.
Arabesque, kiss.
Oh, wait, straight leg.
Kiss.
And then arabesque.
Another arabesque.
Kiss. Yeah, so the whole thing goes
Oh, okay.
to second position.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3,
Échappé.
4, 5, 6, kiss. 8, 1, 2,
If I don't
3.
point my toes, my kids are gonna.
It's an HMA. Yes.
That was so fun!
Yay.
That was wonderful. It makes me want to kind of take classes. You don't teach adults.
We have
do you?
classes for all ages.
You do?
Yes.
That's amazing. Perfect. Okay, so tell me the dates of the show again.
May 9th and 10th.
Okay.
2, 7, and 2.
Perfect. And if you want to get tickets, there's the website right there, strazcenter.org. Thanks so much.
Thank
so
you.
fun. All right, Allison, how did you do?
You did great. You did great. You can tell you love ballet too.
I do.
So much.
Oh, I'm like, I do.
I know you do too, but you for sure. Okay, the second graders from Frontier Elementary in Clearwater, they are some pretty lucky kids. They get to have Miss McCraney as her teacher. You're going to see why she's this week's best in class right after the break.
Make the move to 10 Tampa Bay News this morning, anywhere you watch.
10 Tampa Bay News at 11. The latest breaking news and weather, keeping you informed on what matters most. Watch 10 Tampa Bay News at 11 and stream on 10 Tampa Bay Plus. 10 Tampa Bay News this morning keeps you prepared for whatever the day brings. Working overnight to get you the latest breaking news.
All this unfolding while many of you were sleeping.
Stay ahead of the storm with Weather Impact Alert Days.
If you are up and at it this morning, let's get you ready for it.
Start with a team you trust.
Thanks for waking up with us this morning.
Watch 10 Tampa Bay News this morning. Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. and streaming on 10 Tampa Bay Plus.
I got hurt in a car wreck. Give me one good reason why I should call Jack Bernstein.
How about 3 great reasons you should call me? 1, it's easy. We'll take care of everything. 2, it's fast. I can start helping you today. 3, the results. I've helped thousands of people get great settlements. Just listen to this.
Jack Bernstein got a client who injured their neck $300,000. Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein, protecting your rights.
Bigger the purse, deeper the graveyard. Smaller the purse, bigger the problem. With Viz, I can leave my readers at home.
In clinical trials, the most common side effects include eye irritation, temporary dim or dark vision, headaches, and eye redness.
A once-a-day eye drop to treat blurry near vision.
Checkers and Rally's $5 spicy chicken flatbread combo will crush your fast food phone. Find the flavor you're craving. Or get a bacon burger combo for $1 more. Only at Checkers and Rally's.
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob? Man, I love Bob.
Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
Oh, no, this is bad. Why would he leave us? I have no idea. Hey! Stay here! Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
But how? We need food. Human food. What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. As America's largest injury law firm, we have over 1,100 lawyers licensed in all 50 states and a staff of 7,000. Wherever you are, we're there. Our lawyers know your courts and your judges, national strength, and local know-how. Doing it our way, every day, the Morgan way. If you're ever injured, we're here for you. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
10 Tampa Bay is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
We are so excited to introduce you now to a very special teacher. In this week's Best in Class, sponsored by Whataburger, we went to Frontier Elementary to surprise a teacher who has spent her entire career at that school. Miss McCraney, and we're about to go surprise her. This is Principal Owens. Why does she deserve this honor?
Miss McCraney is a true problem solver. She can take any problem and turn it into a positive solution. On top of that, she creates the most meaningful relationships with her students and her families that make a lasting impact and also impact Frontier Elementary.
Well, we can't wait to see it, so let's go in and surprise her. All right, let's go. Hello, excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but my name is Allison. I'm with Great Day Live, and you have been nominated as Best in Class. And so we have an award for you. Your teacher won this award.
This is so nice. Thank you.
What is it that you like about teaching?
I love teaching here at Frontier. The teachers, staff, administration is amazing. These kids are wonderful. I get to create a positive environment for them where they feel safe, secure, and excited to learn. I love it.
How long have you been teaching?
11 years. Yeah, and they've all been here at Frontier.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. What's that like to be at the same school like that?
It's amazing. I don't want to go anywhere else. The kids are wonderful. Like I said, the teachers, staff, it's incredible. I love working here.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And there's other gifts too. We have a water bottle.
Whoa, this is awesome.
We have a gift card.
Oh, thank you.
And
so many goodies.
A t-shirt.
Oh, I love it. Whataburger. I haven't eaten there yet. I need to.
There you go.
Big open one. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yay!
Why do you like Miss McCraney?
Because she's very kind, and I like to learn with her because she makes it fun to learn. She's really nice and kind to me. I like learning so much. It's really fun. I like learning with her. She's the best teacher I ever had.
Oh, they were such dolls. And I have to tell you, as soon as we got done with that, congratulations, Miss McCraney, they all went back to their exact spots and just started working.
Well, she is a good teacher.
She didn't say a word to them. They just did it on their own. So sweet. If you have someone you'd like to nominate for Best in Class, send us an email at bestinclass@10tampabay.com.
Well, tomorrow is a very special show for us. We will be live at Feeding Tampa Bay. It's our kickoff to our Cereal for Summer campaign, so make sure you tune in tomorrow to see how you too can help the kids in the Tampa Bay area.
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you for your auto accident. I'm Bill Winters. If you've been injured in an accident, call Winters and Yonker so we can start working on your case. Call Winters and Yonker for your free attorney consultation.
Want an SUV that gets up to 560 miles per tank? There's a Honda for that. Save now during the Honda Spring Event. CR-V gas and hybrid models are in stock and on sale from $269 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today.
When it comes to saving lives, one cancer center stands above the rest. Moffitt Cancer Center. It starts with an accurate diagnosis to give each patient the most precise cancer treatment plan with the best chance to beat it. And at Moffitt, our elite team gets it right the first time. As Florida's only comprehensive cancer center, we treat more than 100 different types of cancer, with specialists that offer the highest level of expertise for your specific type of cancer. At Moffitt, we're pioneering breakthrough treatments. Our scientists are developing innovative clinical trials that become routine treatment for patients. No one in Florida even comes close, because we're driven by a single-minded urgency to save lives. That's the Moffitt difference. Florida's best option for cancer care should be your first choice. Moffitt, a cancer center like no other.
I'm here today with Andrew the home buyer. Andrew, people here sell fast with no fees. Is that really true?
It is with me. I buy the house directly, so there's no commissions and no repairs or showings.
So how fast can someone actually sell?
I give you a cash offer the same day we meet, and we can close in just a few days.
If you're looking for the easiest way to sell, call Andrew the home buyer today.
At Planet Fitness, no two members are alike. Their routines are different. They use different equipment.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! And they do it for different reasons.
All right. You're a mythical beast.
But they all have one thing in common.
Hey, you got this, come on.
They're all strong. That's right. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
One more, everybody.
One more? I got 5 more.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Want the benefits of a new Honda for a fraction of the price? Plus 0.99% financing? It's a dream deal. Certified pre-owned Hondas with 0.99%, plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Search your local Honda dealer today.
What are you doing?
Liz? What are you doing here? I'll come down.
Wait.
Yeah? Oh!
Well, the Sunscreen Film Festival is back in St. Pete, and one of the stars you'll see on screen is here with us today. Actress Allison Thornton is joining us to talk about her film, What Comes Next. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we saw a little clip there. It looks like you had some anger issues. So
We have a good reason to throw those eggs, I promise.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what the movie is about.
So the movie follows a 17-year-old girl named Tanya, who I play, and she essentially starts a relationship with a family friend. And it's kind of a coming-of-age story where she has to, for the first time in her life, deal with real-world consequences. And yeah, I think it's just a really lovely, relatable coming of age.
Yeah, and it's a complicated relationship that you're dealing with because this character or the man also had a relationship with your mom, you find out in the movie.
Yeah, I think that Tanya really is trying to do the right thing, doesn't really know what that is kind of at that age where she can maybe be manipulated by people. And she really wants to be seen as an adult, so she starts this relationship with an older man.
Yeah.
And essentially has to deal with the repercussions of that after.
Yeah. So this is a drama. Yeah. What drew you to this character?
I think, as you said, it's a very complicated story, a very complicated character. She really felt like a real person who makes mistakes, and I love playing characters that are just not perfect, that are really trying to do the right thing, but are making mistakes. And I think that just the layers of Tanya were really interesting to me. And all the different dynamics with all of the different characters in the movie just seemed so nuanced.
Yeah, I like that you use the word layered. Is it difficult in this day and age to find a character to play that has all those layers in it?
I think it's actually getting easier. Okay. I think maybe like a few years ago it was harder to find, but I think that there's a huge boom with indie films right now and with writers and being able to, I guess, just create their own content.
Yeah.
And so I think it's getting better and better. I think we're seeing more complicated, especially female characters now.
Oh, that's great news.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you work with an actress that many people will know, Mena Suvari. What was it like working with her?
Oh, she's so lovely. She's such a pro. She brought so much to the movie that wasn't on the page necessarily, and she just really made the family dynamic feel so real. And she really took the time to connect with all of us and really put everyone at ease and make everyone comfortable, and we really felt like a family, which was so nice.
Yeah. So have you watched the movie from beginning to end?
I have.
Yeah. And what did you think when you see the final project? Is it hard to watch yourself?
Watching myself always feels like a jump scare.
Yeah.
But I really love the movie. I think it really achieved what we were trying to achieve, and I think that the payoff at the end is really good, and I'm very proud of it. Yeah.
So you will be watching it with audiences for the first time tomorrow night at the Sunscreen Film Festival. I believe the film starts at 7:30.
Yes.
So are you nervous about kind of sitting there and watching it with the crowd?
Yeah, I think so. I think there are certain moments that I will be closing my eyes. But it's always so lovely to have the energy of the audience there and to see people react to things and to see what jokes land.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that part of it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having
and good
me.
luck tomorrow night. Yeah, and so the film festival is going on all weekend. And Allison, there's so much more to this festival than just supporting independent films, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You also have the opportunity to really learn. Tony Armour, he's the founder of the festival. He's back with us again. Great to have you back.
Thanks for having me. I feel so official now that I get
I know.
a little card.
I gave him a card.
Right here. I got my card. I'm good to go.
Just don't read anything off of that. It's
all
not
right.
going to make
Previous
sense.
segments, all good.
Yeah, that's so cool to have her here and to have that experience of watching a film with the actors and actresses in the theater. That's really cool.
Yeah, and what's great is then, there'll be a Q&A after the film.
Yeah.
You actually get to ask Allison, about the film after you see it. And that's one of the fun things about a film festival is that interactivity. If you're not just watching a movie, you get to actually, have that experience as well.
Right, go a little bit deeper into that storyline. And then too, the other part of it is these workshops.
Yeah.
So what are the workshops that are available?
Yeah, we're really well known for our educational workshops. We've got 17 workshops over the course of 3 days and everything from screenwriting, producing, how to get your film financed, AI in film. Everybody's talking about AI now, what that impact is. It's just a whole wide variety of things that, it's hard. Like people are really interested in the industry or might want to learn a little bit, but they just don't know where to go and they don't want to go back to college to do it. And we've got actors and agents workshop and just a whole wide variety of stuff covering the whole gamut of the industry.
Can really anybody go to these workshops then?
Yeah, and that's the fun thing is like if you're just like, you know what, I've got a computer, I want to be a screenwriter. How do I do this? You can just buy a pass, come to the festival, attend these workshops, and get advice from top professionals in the industry.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a unique experience because like you said, you're kind of sitting here, if you want to be a part of the industry, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
And this gives you that opportunity to check it out. That's great.
Yeah, it's something that, like I said, not a lot of festivals offer this, or if they do, it's a much smaller scale. This is a whole huge educational experience going along with the, the parties and the films and the Q&As and everything else. So we like to think that we're a very well-rounded event.
Yeah, and you mentioned Q&As, but you also have panels.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the panels that'll be taking place, what can we expect?
Yeah, so one of the fun ones is actually a pitch fest. So people get up and they pitch their movie idea for 2 minutes, and then they get 1 minute of feedback from our panelists, essentially. And so it can be a little intimidating for people to get up there and say, here's my movie idea, but you're hearing, really constructive criticism or feedback from, again, a whole list of people who've made films and are, pretty high level in the industry. And so it's always great to have that experience. And there's nothing exclusive about it, right? Like, they're not behind a velvet rope and you can't talk to them. Like, everyone's very accessible. It's very open and friendly, and that's one of the great things that we try and promote.
What great feedback that if you do have this idea for a movie, that you're getting to hear some things and then take that and build upon it.
Yeah, and we say it's educational purposes only because no one's going to guarantee they're going to make your movie idea.
Yeah.
But we have had projects where someone has listened to an idea and said, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'll help you make that movie. And even if it's just a short film or something like that. And so that opportunity to actually come together with whether it's other filmmakers or actors or whatever and kind of build future projects that you want to do. That's a lot of fun.
So great that we have this here in St. Pete. Thanks for bringing it. It's
Thank
been
you,
21
I appreciate
years,
it.
right?
I know.
21
yes.
years. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, go get your tickets, sunscreenfilmfestival.com, and go have a really great time. Thank you for being here. Good to have you again.
Thank you.
Well, if you're looking for an activity to celebrate Mother's Day, you can make bracelets with Belmont Designs. We're checking out the Bead Bar when we come back. Stay with us.
I got hurt in a car wreck. Give me one good reason I should call Jack Bernstein.
How about 3 great reasons? 1, it's easy. 2, it's fast. 3, the results. I'm attorney Jack Bernstein, protecting your rights.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for Sponsored Jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Canes believes if you're going to have a sale, make it big. And nothing's bigger than our 100s upon 100 sale. With hundreds of dollars off hundreds of items throughout the store. This leather reclining sofa, now $6.99. This queen bed, half off, now $1.99. And this therapeutic Davy mattress, half off, now $5.99. Or enjoy 0% interest for 48 months. Plus, get free immediate delivery. Save hundreds upon hundreds. Hurry, ends Monday. Quality, selection, value. That's Canes.
What's Spectrum One? It's internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile working together as one. That means it's faster Wi-Fi on your phone.
It's boosted speeds for streaming whatever, whenever.
Let's go! And it's secure internet.
It's keeping kids like us safe online.
And it's saving $1,000 guaranteed, or Spectrum will cover the difference.
It's spending our money on better things.
Spectrum One. It's internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile working together as one. Switch today at spectrum.com.
Checkers and Rally's $5 spicy chicken flatbread combo will crush your fast food phone. Hey girl, I know the other guys' deals let you down, but we got what you're craving, just $5. So grab that fresh and fierce spicy chicken or smoky bacon burger combo for $1 more. Get funky with the flatbreads, only at Checkers and Rally's.
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob?
Man, I love Bob. Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
Oh, no. This is bad. Why would he leave us? I have no idea. Stay here. Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
What now? We need food. Human food. What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
This low that's going to develop along a front is going to help pump in some more moisture. So rain could be fairly widespread for your Friday evening plans.
But this is the one to watch. 45-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's certainly a possibility. Traveling the next hour or so, I would watch that because I do expect those storms to make it to the coast.
10 Tampa Bay app will be a great tool to have. You can track the forecast yourself just in the palm of your hand.
On Weather Impact Alert days, stream extended coverage on 10 Tampa Bay Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
It's time now for the GDL weather forecast, sponsored by Cool Today. We are here with Courtney. So what kind of news do you have for us today?
I think I just gave everyone the bad news before we came on air that this weather system's moving a little faster, so some of your Saturday plans could be a little rainy and stormy, unfortunately. Right. We need the rain so bad, but of course there's tons going on this weekend. So definitely a forecast you want to pay attention to if you have weekend plans, especially on Saturday. So we'll talk about all of it. Rain will continue into Sunday as well. A lot of it will be very early in the morning on Sunday and then maybe continue into the late morning south of I-4. But I will say it does look like Saturday's kind of turning into our bullseye day in terms of how impactful it is. But, you know, we'll take what we get. We need it. We need the rain. What you're looking at right now is the severe weather outlook, and it's mainly up towards the Florida Panhandle into the Jacksonville area. However, level 1 threat moving into northern Citrus County. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with how early the timing is now, to see this shift. Just want to let everyone know we could maybe have a strong storm, maybe a severe storm, especially from Tampa and areas north Saturday afternoon into the early evening. Right now, no severe weather ongoing across the southeast. That's always a good sign, but that weather system will move into our way. Dry, very muggy outside this morning. You probably noticed it feels a little soupy out there. We're already closer to 80 degrees, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet in St. Pete. So very mild out there. Highs today will climb into the upper 80s to low 90s, maybe a little cooler closer to the water, but a nice and dry day today. Dry tomorrow as well, so good for your Friday plans. Of course, a lot of people probably going to be going to watch the Bolts at the watch parties tomorrow night, hoping for a win.
I know.
Be dry for that. But the weekend does bring some changes, and I know we have a question about the weekend.
Yes, that's right. One of our guests is in our studio with Allison. And Allison, what's her question?
Yeah, Kelsey's coming up next. We're talking jewelry, but what do you have for Courtney?
So I'm a little nervous hearing about some potential rain this weekend with both of my events being outside.
So
can we find out what the chances are of having to move inside?
Yes. So my kind of rule of thumb is the earlier the better for plans on Saturday. So if you are going to any of the farmers markets or anything like that, any of the 5Ks in the morning, the weather looks fine. It's going to be after about 2 or 3 o'clock where we'll look along the nature coast for storms first. And then after about, just to be safe, I'll say 3, 4 o'clock in Tampa. If you have plans, you probably want to start thinking about indoor plans because, again, not only are we looking at the chance for rain, but also storms. And of course, that comes with the chance for lightning, and some gusty wind will be possible. Here's a look around 5 o'clock. Notice some rain starting to move into the Bay Area, and then rain starts to push south of I-4 later in the evening. But we could still have some trailing showers even across the Tampa Metro in the evening. Won't be a washout at night. But the main time frame for the Tampa Bay area, where I know a lot of our events are going on between about 4 and 6, and then that'll briefly cool us down. We'll be in the low 80s with some lower humidity by Monday.
Well,
so,
all right, toss up. All right,
Yeah.
thank you, Courtney.
Of course.
All right, Allison.
Yeah, wouldn't you know, it hasn't rained in forever. And then you have some outside events, we're gonna get that rain. But it'll be okay because there's some great Mother's Day events. And you can support a local business. You can take mom and make a beautiful bracelet. Kelsey Belmont of Kelsey Belmont Designs has some fun events coming up this weekend. We're excited for your events, and thank you for being here.
Yes,
this
thank you
is
for
so
having
cool.
me.
So just talk to me a little bit about what it is that you do and just what a bead bar is.
Yeah, so we set up thousands of beads. This is just a mini bead bar, just for an example. But it's really a fun way to get people together and just create an experience where you get to pick out your own beads and design your own bracelet. I'll get you size, so that way you know you're leaving with a custom sized bracelet that fits you. You can customize with different charms, and these events coming up this weekend are specifically tailored to Mother's Day. So
Okay.
we've got a lot of mama and mini charms, just really fun, cutesy girl charms, bows, all the florals for spring.
Yeah, there's some beautiful colors.
Yeah.
So you set the beads on this,
Yep.
and then that's how you create the bracelet.
Yep,
So, you can
so
just
they'll
sit and
pick
decide.
out whatever beads they want, design right in this tray, so that way they get to visualize it before stringing it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That way you get to see what it's gonna look like on your wrist before committing to stringing it.
Yeah, okay, so what are the events? When we come out to your event, what are we doing?
So this Saturday we'll be at Starkey Market. It's a mommy and me, so, or, you know, girls, boys, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to make bracelets. They'll come out, they'll each get to make a bracelet. Mom gets to pick out one, kid gets to pick out one. They can add charms if they want, and just be at Starkey Market. It's a beautiful property. And then Sunday's gonna be at We Vegan Cafe. Fun fact, I'm vegan, so I'm really excited about that one. Same concept, mommy and me. And then I have a third one on Mother's Day at Mill Pond Estates.
Awesome. So if you don't have an event yet, or you don't have anything you know for sure you want to do with mom, this is a great way to do something together and really just have that like bonding experience.
Yep, create memories. That's what it's all about, really, is customization and creating lasting memories with
something fun. We love that. And we have to talk about your necklaces, because we were all just like drooling over some of these. The charms and all of that are so cute.
Yeah, so for Mother's Day, kind of playing into that as well, we've got the mom necklaces, we've got the mama and mini, and then a lot of people like to customize with birthstones, so that way they get to carry, you know, their children with them.
Yeah, they're beautiful. They're so cute. All right, so if people, and the little mamas and all of that, so if people want to come out, what's a website that we can check out, and so that we can make sure
everything is on Eventbrite. You can always reach out to me on Instagram, but Eventbrite has all the listings, all the ticket links, my email. People can email me, but really Instagram is probably the best.
The best way. What's your handle for Instagram?
Kelsey Belmont Designs.
Yeah, there
Keep
it is,
it
right
easy.
there. All those details. Well, thank you so much for coming by. These are so cute. What a fun way to celebrate mom.
Yes,
or just bring your
absolutely.
girlfriends to you anytime you do it.
Yeah.
Find out those events. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
When Emily turned 18, I opened her up a GTE Financial Credit Builder loan. It's a small loan with regular payments that help her build credit over time.
Yes, having a good credit score has definitely helped. Thanks, Mom.
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you. Let our aggressive attorneys represent you for your personal injury case. Our firm will send an attorney, not an investigator, legal assistant, or paralegal. Winters and Yonker.
The difference between a good day and a less than great one, it's all in the details and how you see the world. And that's why my mornings start with Viz, a once-a-day eye drop to treat blurry near vision. Menus, labels, screens, even doing my makeup, little things started to be big problems. But now I can stay in the moment, clear, confident, and free to go with the flow.
Cut! In clinical trials, the most common side effects include eye irritation, temporary dim or dark vision, headaches, and eye redness.
Viz, clear near vision for up to 10 hours.
With a fresh new look and over 60 years of keeping Floridians comfortable, Cool Today is the name to trust for fast same-day service. Cooling, plumbing, and electrical. Our friendly expert technicians take the hassle out of home repair today. And Cool Today is here for you tomorrow, too. That's why we're introducing a parts and labor warranty on select AC systems for a lifetime. For cooling, plumbing, or electrical service, get the best from today and for years to come. Cool Today.
Cancer screenings save lives.
My name is Bridget, and it's very important for every woman to get a mammogram.
At Moffitt, your mammogram is more than just a screening. It's a powerful combination of leading-edge technology, convenient locations, and compassionate care.
I've always gotten mammograms. However, this mammogram, they saw something.
Led by world-class mammography experts who specialize in breast cancer detection, our team understands the unique risk factors like breast density and is committed to finding even the smallest abnormalities early.
A mammogram is what saved my life, and I just can't say enough about Moffitt and the caregivers that they have.
For superior screening and the most accurate result, schedule your Moffitt mammogram today.
Tonight, everyone just play it cool with the new Georgie and Mandy.
Today's the anniversary of his dad passing. You want some breakfast?
I gotta get to the store.
Hey, knock 'em dead.
It's gonna be a night to remember.
To George Cooper.
To Dad. New Georgie and Mandy, CBS Tonight.
Get ready for new ghosts.
Are they in here?
There's a Viking, a finance bro, a scout leader, and a hippie. And a purple astronaut named Ronald.
Only you can see him flower.
Right.
Ghosts is all new, CBS Tonight, and streaming on Paramount+.
All right, well, we are now in the Kitchen Saver kitchen with something colorful, messy, and honestly kind of satisfying to play with.
Yes, we were so excited to get to the slime segment. We just were talking the whole way through the commercial. This is totally different than anything you've seen before. Jen Martinez is here from Slime Kitchen. You go there and you create your own customized slime experience. That's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with this?
So we moved from Ohio about 1.5 years ago, and my girls and I just weren't used to, my husband, the Florida heat.
Yeah.
And so we did all the kid indoor activities. I was just looking for more things to do. And I came across Slime Kitchen, and I was like, wow, slime is just universal. It's great for all ages, all genders, all abilities, and it's something that is not here in Florida. So I'm like, it's great.
I know. Well, my kids, they all love slime. I was just saying that I'm still finding containers of slime, like under their beds. They used to make it and just store it. That's where all my Tupperware went. So this idea is great because instead of messing up the house, they can mess up your business.
Exactly. You come, you get messy in our slime kitchen, and you take home your slime.
I love it. Okay, so you're going to make some for us and show us how we make it. Okay, how does this work?
Okay, so you choose from our 6 different slime bases. I have them all here out front. I went with our classic. It's one of our stickier slimes, but also a really stretchy slime.
Okay. Oh, so they all do something different.
They all do something different.
Okay.
Yep. So we're going to use a classic, and I'm going to take our mermaid spray.
Mermaid
Cove.
spray.
Yep, I'm going to go for an underwater theme.
Okay. Love it.
And then we're going to do 2 drops of our blue.
Oh, I see you're putting it like right on top there.
Yep, and then we're going to turn the mixer on, and it mixes it together for us.
Okay. So that's part of it. When they come in, you pick a slime, and then you could pick a color and a theme.
Exactly.
And do that.
Yep. You choose from our 6 different slime bases.
Ooh,
we have smell the Mermaid Cove.
It smells so good.
Yeah. We have our cloud, which is light and fluffy like a cloud, not sticky.
Okay.
Then we have
is that this one?
That's that one. Yep. So you can feel it. It's the pink one that's really drizzly. It's not sticky. And then next up we have our thick and glossy, which is our thickest slime we have. We have our classic, which is what is in this blue one right now.
Okay.
And it is our stickiest slime, but also the stretchiest.
Stickiest and stretchiest.
Yep. And then we have our butter slime. We have icy, which resembles ice and is cool to the touch. And then our clear slime, which is best to see all your colors and your mix-ins.
Wild.
So after the kids choose their color and their scent, then they get a little tray or a bin like this, and then they get to go up to our wall. They choose a glitter. I brought blue with us, so we'll just sprinkle some blue glitter in here.
You must have so much glitter all over your business.
Oh, all the time. And then the kids mix it in with their hands.
Look at that.
Get dirty, huh?
Yeah, we're getting dirty here, getting messy in Slime Kitchen, having a great time. So.
And these have scents as
yes.
well?
Yes, we have 30 different scents to choose from.
That's
So
what
I brought Mermaid Cove scent.
That smells really good.
And so you can see our glitters in here. And then next up we choose a texture. This is our bumpy texture. It adds a little bumpiness to your slime. We also have a sandy texture, a fizzy, which is like a Pop Rocks. We have our crunchy texture.
Wow.
And our squishy.
Oh, does it make noise?
It makes noise.
It pops.
I didn't realize there was so much that you could do with this. I thought you were just like you were saying, they just made it and then
they would put stuff in it. Like this is very much more organized. I like this process a lot better.
We have our 10-step process. So once you add your glitter and your texture, like I've done here, then you go through, you add some mix-ins. So I chose our little underwater theme of pink seashells.
So it's a 10-step.
It's a 10-step process.
How long does that usually take when you're there?
It takes about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to go through, but I tell parents that you can stay for as long as you want. Some kids stay for an hour and play.
I love it.
So you play for an hour with your slime, you go home with an 8-ounce container of slime, and it's $25.
Wonderful. Real quick, say this. You have something coming up on Sunday that you want to make sure you
said. Yes, so we have our Sensory Sunday events the last Sunday of every month. It's for our sensory-seeking friends that need a little extra time and quiet time.
Nice. Perfect. We love it. Well, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. It's been wonderful.
And if you're on social media, make sure you like us. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Great Day Live Tampa Bay.
And if you want to watch any of the segments from today's show, maybe you missed where you can get a hat for your derby party, or you missed our Best in Class winner, you can watch the show again at 3 o'clock on our free 10 Tampa Bay Plus streaming platform. Download it now and watch it on Roku TV, Fire TV, and Apple TV. We felt naked without hats.
I know, so I think every day should be Derby Day. I like a hat. I wouldn't have to do my hair in the morning and save like an hour.
I know. When you have a bad hair day, a hat's great.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just walking around in real life wearing these?
They used to back in the day.
I know. We missed out on that.
What
It'll be fun for the Derby. And we're so excited for you to join us tomorrow because it's a huge day. We're going to be at Feeding Tampa Bay collecting cereal for summer. So be sure to join us tomorrow for that. We can't wait.
Absolutely. Well, have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
The Great Day Live Kitchen is sponsored by Kitchen Saver, custom cabinet renewal.